Should have like an indicator or something.
I don't know.
Showing that it's working, like little volume bars.
I don't know.
I
if
don't know.
anybody's out there listening.
Is there anybody out there?
And they can hear what the fuck we're saying.
That would be nice to know, huh?
Maybe it's my headphones just took a shit.
I don't know.
Or something.
Because I can hear you just fine.
I can't hear anything.
Try a different pair of headphones.
Huh?
Try them other headphones. Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Oh, it's because you don't have the headphones on.
Oh, this is so fucked.
Well, everybody, if you are out there, this is the Happy Hour News Team. I'm Sanchez Eldorado, and my buddy over here is Shanty Pants.
My deaf mute buddy.
Yeah, that for some reason can't get anything working into his head. But we've got a signal on the board, so I'm assuming that we've got.
I'm confident they can hear us.
Yeah.
El Gato says I can hear you.
All right.
Lang Gang says he can hear us loud and clear, and Jose Jalapeno is
Jalapeno, welcome to the show.
Joining the fucking circus tonight.
That's right.
So how the hell you been, Sanchez? What the hell's new?
Pretty good. Weather's been nice. I had 4 giant trees removed from in front of my house today, so that's pretty cool. City.
Is that what we have to look forward to when we get old? Is getting your wood removed?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got logs out of the deal, so
it's big, it's heavy, it's wood.
Yep. Log.
And I had a video lined up for tonight to play at the end of the show, but some reason it hijacked my scene, so I don't know how the fuck we're going to do that.
We can always send them to the YouTube page, I guess.
Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I have signal.
Well, you swapped headphones, but you didn't swap the headphones.
No, I didn't swap headphones.
You swapped plugs.
Tinsley could hear. Wait a minute. Those are hers. Well, keep talking, Sanchez.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to shake her down here. We've got tons of stories tonight. Florida's been very good to us this week. We got some Gator shit going on.
It's my channel.
You got it?
It's my channel.
It's your channel, huh? Well, maybe you need to swap microphones too.
No, they can hear us.
Okay.
It's just my fucking channel.
It's just his channel.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
Fucking demo version, goddamn Rodecaster Pro.
I think it's your headphones.
No, I tried these ones too in that one.
Oh, yeah?
It didn't work. That's what you get. Buying cheap.
It wasn't cheap.
Cheapish. So if anybody knows by our title, we got a GatorPalooza tonight. We got fucking some crazy shit going on in Florida. We got crazy shit going on here in North Dakota. We got crazy shit everywhere.
Everywhere you can see.
I didn't pull up any stories because I was busy tripping over my dick.
It's okay. I got plenty for both of us. You'll be able to see them right here on this extra monitor.
But I won't be able to pick them.
I can pick them.
Oh, I bet you can.
Pick them. Just look, they're all along top row.
Is this touchscreen?
No.
Nope. I can't pick them.
All right.
So
let's start with GatorPalooza.
Yeah, our fucking. This isn't our Florida, man, but it's Florida-esque. We got GatorPalooza. What would you think of GatorPalooza? Scroll, motherfucker. I can't read that picture. What would you think of GatorPalooza is?
I would think that it was, I don't know.
Fucking gators?
Yeah, gators. Lots of gators.
What his dick looks like
with like a gator band and maybe 5 gator bands, and maybe a crocodile, juggling act.
Deep in the heart of Florida and the heart of alligator mating season, the best attraction in town is throwing a party. Gatorland's GatorPalooza returns to the alligator capital of the world. Would you consider Florida alligator capital? Yeah. I think Louisiana's got a good fucking running in there.
Yeah, but they've got all them Everglades in Florida.
Yeah, Louisiana's right up their ass.
Yeah, but I mean, Louisiana is smaller than Florida, and there's alligators from the southern end of Florida all the way up to the northern end into Georgia. There's 1.3 million alligators in Florida.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you find that information?
Just as I was looking around today on alligator shit in Florida.
On top of live music, games, and giveaways, the park is also hosting markets and food vendors. Bet you they're serving gator.
I'll bet you they are.
If that's not enough to get you out, there's a whole being held inside a zoo thing during the week-long festival. A weekend long. Oh, I was like, a week-long festival. Holy shit. Gatorland will be hosting their second annual Florida Man Challenge. Wait, Florida Man Challenge, not a Florida Man Challenge. Punctuation's everything, people. The event lives up to its name by being brazenly and courageously stupid. The triathlon event has competitors run through a gator-infested swamp and make it to the finish line.
Right on.
I'm guessing the loser gets eaten.
And there's a study that says it's related story. This is the headline. Floridians dream about alligators more than anything else, study said.
Are they dreams or fucking nightmares?
I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We are excited to host our GatorPalooza festival again and roll out Gatorland's unique style of fun and excitement during this special weekend event, President said. The event runs from May 14th through the 15th. That's next month.
Yeah.
Florida residents can get half-price single-day admission to the park. No guarantee you're going to leave the park alive. For more information, visit the Gatorland website. And there's a link to it. And Sanchez here will put this up on happyhournewsteam.com.
Yes, I will.
And no, Carrie, you cannot win a gator. Check out the little banner below. happyhournewsteam.com. Blah, 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 blah. Keep scrolling, fucker.
That's it.
Oh, it is.
That's it.
So would you enter a gator contest and run through a fucking swamp? Run through a swamp.
I wouldn't run
Is
through
that
a swamp
even
that
fucking
didn't have
possible?
gators.
Is that even possible to run through a swamp?
I guess if it was a shallow swamp, yeah.
Well, you still got the mucky muck.
Yeah.
You ain't running. There's nobody
struggling.
I guess you could run if you had a gator on your ass.
It's a zoo, so it's probably a man-made swamp. It's probably got a cement bottom like
I wonder if the gators are
pond.
like actual gonna be able to get you, or they got their mouths electrical tape shut.
I don't know. Well, it wouldn't be any fun if they had their mouths taped shut.
Anybody down there in Florida land that goes to this GatorPalooza, why don't you let us know?
Yeah, Brendan, if you're out there, let us know.
Is that anywhere near where he's at?
Well, it's Florida. I mean,
the abscess of the U.S.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping our audio sounds a lot better. I think I fixed it. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Only now I can't fucking play the video I was going to play at the end of the show because for some fucking reason OBS decided to I think that's what that update was. It hijacked our fucking capabilities to play cool shit.
It said it was working too well for you, so they needed to break it.
There was nothing working too well for us with OBS. I gotta say that.
It's weird because I play with it at home and it fucking works perfect.
You do. Yeah. I don't want to hear about that. This isn't that type of podcast, Sanchez.
Yeah. Well, it could be.
We'd have nuns and nuns of listeners.
And nuns, yeah.
And if nuns would listen, then I guess we really got some fucking issues going on.
There's issues.
So we got an actual Florida man that we want to bring to the table.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's right here.
Okay, we got a Florida man. 74-year-old Florida man shoots man in the ankle, beats him with a golf club, while walking the dog on Delray Beach. One of these days, I'm going to have like a super slideshow go along with that can of Florida Man. And then it'll be a little bit more interesting.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear you play with your gator, Sanchez. The wife is listening. She can hear everything you say.
Yeah, so when it came,
See?
yeah, there was teeth all over the place. I had to make 3 fucking alligator handbags.
I wonder what his dick looked like.
Yeah. When it comes to the great state of Florida, nothing surprises us anymore. Gators could fly, the Everglades could freeze, and Disney could be cut off from political to political teeth. Okay, that one, the last one actually happened. And we would hardly bat an eye. So great is the capacity for chaos. So long has it reveled in it. And yet we can't help be shocked by the story of Delray Beach, where 74-year-old Robert Levine is under arrest for attempted first-degree murder for shooting 64-year-old Herbert Merritt in the ankle after he found Merritt walking his dog along the 15th hole of Kings Point Golf Club.
You're going to say after you found marijuana?
Before 7 p.m. on Sunday. What about marijuana?
I don't know. I thought you said you were going to say something about marijuana.
I don't remember saying that.
I got weed on the brain.
I guess. So here's how it went down, according to the old man.
Cheers, Dimitri.
Merritt told deputies he was walking his dog on the grass next to the golf course when Levine rolled up in his golf cart and began causing a verbal altercation with him due to having his dog on the golf course. He then began shooting at him while Merritt was running away. Levine chased Merritt around the tree while continuing to shoot. Merritt said he shot about 5 rounds at him, according to the report and witnesses. He felt that Levine was trying to kill him.
Well, he's shooting at him.
Shooting at him, yeah.
And the best he could do is an ankle shot?
Well, according to witnesses who called the police as the altercation unfolded, the semi-automatic handgun police found in Levine's front left pocket a short while later wasn't enough. Witnesses told deputies they saw Levine kick Merritt in the head, go back to his cart and get a club, and began beating Merritt with a club while holding the gun in his left hand.
Was Merritt the one with the gun?
No, Merritt was the one that was getting beat about the head and shoulders with a club.
I think that guy had better luck with the golf club.
Yeah, well, obviously, he's still got the gun in his hand.
So he's one arm in it.
Yeah.
So, what kind of golf club was it?
It doesn't say.
Wood, iron.
Yeah. It's probably an iron. It's up closer.
Probably the putter.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe a 9-iron.
Wedge would be pretty good.
Wedge, yeah.
Yeah.
Deputies said they found shell casings on the ground and 2 golf clubs with what appeared to be blood on them. 2 golf clubs. Maybe one golf club was dirty from another incident.
Well, if it was red, I guess it would appear to be blood.
Yeah. Thankfully, Merritt survived the ordeal and was transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. But clearly, this is no laughing matter. You're not supposed to be walking your dog on an active golf course. But this is a 64-year-old man we're talking about. There were only a few minutes of playable sunlight left. A normal human would have let it slide, and maybe, we stress maybe, send an email to the club to keep an eye out for it. Levine pulled out a gun and started blasting. In a world where there's seemingly a Florida man inside each and every one of us trying to get out, this is proof and perhaps solace that there's no substitute for the real thing.
Well, no, man. You can. There's a lot of imitations, but there ain't the real. Can't
only one real Florida man.
God damn. Did you just X out of that?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
I can bring it back.
Bring it back.
All right.
Now, we had some side articles. I was cruising.
Okay, which one you like? Florida woman leads police on wild golf course chase?
No. Keep going down. Oh, Florida man beats mechanic with golf club for fixing car too slow. Click on that motherfucker.
Because Florida man.
It's a Floriganza. Florida man beats mechanic with golf club for fixing his car too slow because Florida man. The list of Florida man stories has become the stuff of legend in recent years, and not to the good kind of legend. In fact, there are so many that the Esquire published the 90 wildest Florida man stories of 2019. We got 90 Florida stories ready for the fucking picking there, Sanchez. I lost where I was going. In April, but while it's tough to keep track of all these wild crimes, things like Florida man dances through DUI sobriety tests, I think that was fake. Florida man who allegedly threatened family with Coldplay lyrics and standoff after SWAT promises and pizza. One jumped out on Friday because Florida man got struck again, literally, whatever the fuck that means. According to the Bradenton Herald and the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, a 56-year-old Florida man has been charged with aggravated battery for hitting his mechanic over the head with a golf club. Apparently, the Florida man was upset at how long the mechanic was taking to fix his car. The mechanic told him he was done trying to help and started packing up his tools, so obviously the Florida man got a golf club from behind his house and attacked. Oh, I wish we would have got this goddamn picture.
We didn't know we were going to do the story.
I know. I'm a side article freak.
Yeah.
But you come to happyhournewsteam.com and we're gonna fucking show this picture. Cheers, Blake. I got a Blizzard bottle. Blizzards are gone now, but we got shit weather all weekend. Scary stuff. Fortunately, the victim is doing okay after receiving medical attention, including several stitches. Considering a Florida man pulled a sword in a fight over a trash last week. That fucker's highlighted too. Click on it. Could have been a lot worse. Holy fuck. We should have named this one Sidetracked. A fight over trash escalated when a Florida man pulled out a sword and he landed behind bars. We got fucking video
on this
for this. A Broward man wanted a trash cart and pulled out a sword to get it. Months later, Broward deputies have put the man, they say, with the sword-wielding duelist behind bars. July 15th, guessing this was last year, Oakland Park surveillance camera captured the strange events that led up to the man swinging a sword for trash. So this guy wanted the fucking trash bin, and he was ready to fucking pull a sword. Why was he carrying a sword in the first fucking place?
Well, I guess he figured he might need one.
Because Florida, man.
Florida, yeah.
I ain't going to read the rest of this because I might get distracted by another side article. Holy shit.
Well, he looks like he might be related to the last guy.
He looks like Adebisi from fucking Oz on HBO.
Never seen it.
Oh, man, you're missing out. Speaking of series, I'm about ready to start watching the fucking Peacemaker again.
Oh, rewatch it?
Yeah.
I think it could be worth rewatching because there's a lot of little weird shit.
Little fucking ticks in that fucking show.
Yeah.
Because I can't wait for next season, man.
Yeah, it turned out to be pretty good. Well, I was really surprised at how well the last Suicide Squad was. I mean, that I thought that was pretty good, and I think it surprised everybody that Cena could act the way he does.
Yeah,
you know.
And if you're not knowing who we're talking about, it's fucking John Cena.
Yeah, the wrestler,
ex-wrestler. I don't know if he's doing it anymore.
Well,
I think once
you're a wrestler, you're a wrestler.
Well, but yeah, is it Peacemaker?
Yeah, he's Peacemaker.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I was getting drunk and pronouncing it wrong or I don't know. Kerry says swords are cool.
Yeah, he's going to protect people and support the American way no matter how many people he has to kill to do it.
Hey, whatever it takes to get the job done, right? So, what do we got next, Sanchez?
I don't know. This one says,
you don't know.
Here's the one you sent me.
Oh, fuck, man. Could you imagine?
Oh, I couldn't even. You know what? I would just be getting me a new phone.
That's the reason I bought a fucking camper that got stolen.
Because you can't deal with an outhouse. Shanty Pants is a delicate flower. He don't do outhouses.
Well, when you got fucking Amityville flies in there and just a fucking tree air freshener trying to smell it good, you know, a car air freshener with the tree in the fucking hanging in there.
As far as I'm concerned, any place that I can shit that's not my pants is an okay place to shit.
A hole is a hole.
A hole is a hole. That's right.
All right, you read this, son of a bitch.
All right, woman falls headfirst into vault toilet trying to retrieve cell phone, rescuers say.
Vault toilet, that's another name for a
outhouse.
A shitter?
Yeah, well, that means it's got a vault in the bottom of it. Instead, you can't flush. I was telling Tinsley about his 5-year-old daughter about the stories we're going to do tonight, and I said, yeah, and this woman fell into an outhouse. She says, yeah, and you can't flush them.
I want to shout out Shelly. Thank you for the massive shout out, Drunkle Podcast. If you guys aren't familiar with that podcast, check it out, the Drunkle Podcast. It's about fucking getting old and partying and getting old.
They've got
Still
really
partying.
great Facebook posts.
Yes, they do.
So anyway, in Brennan, Washington, firefighters say a woman was lucky not to be overcome by toxic gases after falling into a vault toilet while trying to get her phone. According to the fire department, a woman in her 40s dropped her cell phone in the vault while she was using the toilet on the top of Mount Walker in Washington. Authorities said she dismantled the seat and tried to use her dog's leash to fish out her phone. She eventually attempted to use the leash to support herself, but that failed and she fell in head first.
What kind of dog she have?
I don't know.
It got to be a Great Dane.
A Shih Tzu.
A Shih Tzu.
Authorities said she dismantled the seat and tried to use her dog. Oh, yeah. The woman tried to climb out of the vault on her own for about 15 or 20 minutes before calling 911. So at least her cell phone still worked.
She was probably hanging from her ankles from the fucking seat toilet, and she grabbed it, and she's lucky she didn't fucking die, but fall in fucking. Could you imagine falling in head fucking first? The toilet paper.
Yeah.
The blue water.
The diapers.
The diapers. Well, at least those are like kind of self-contained and
not after they sit in there for a while.
Wrapped like a burrito or some shit.
According to the fire department, the woman was not hurt and requested no transport. She was washed down and given a Tyvek hazmat suit to wear.
Shelley says that's a shitty day.
That's a shitty day.
And the thing is, if you're lucky, it's all solid. But it's normally...
I don't think there's any fucking luck in that story.
Well, she didn't die. That's pretty fucking lucky. Right?
Well, yeah, and they didn't give her name, which makes
How
her
many
pretty
diseases
lucky.
you think you could fucking get out of that?
I think all of them.
Yeah. The A to disease.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be going straight to the fucking tetanus shot,
Well, I don't know. There's probably other things, other kind of shots.
Tetanus.
Diphtheria, MMR, rabies.
Yeah, what's the shit in your liver?
Tuberculosis.
Ringworm.
All sorts of fucking shitty shit.
Yeah.
But she got her phone back, right?
She got her phone back, and it actually worked well enough for her to call 911.
We did this one already.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through the drive-through.
Yeah.
Florida man tosses gator. Oh, this one. Yeah. So if usually about now or a little bit later, we usually take a break. But after last week, we found that all our viewers just went down to the shitter with a cell phone.
Yeah.
We're not taking a break. We're not going to play our fake ads this week. And if you want to hear them, just tune into the audio that's released every Tuesday. But Florida sheriff busts his own daughter for meth. Could you imagine the fucking surprise? Or what? Do you think he was surprised?
I've read two different handles on this
Conflicting?
story. Well, no, just two different ways that it went down. One was that they found her when they were doing a raid on what they thought was somebody else's deal, and happened to find her. Then this one says that
she was trafficking it.
Yeah, well, she had a lot of it. She had enough to be charged with trafficking. 14 grams or over, evidently, is trafficking.
So Carrie made a comment earlier that Josh lost his, as my sister's ex-boyfriend, lost his cell phone in the toilet. That's why he couldn't come to our wedding.
Oh, yeah?
And he didn't get it back. Good for him.
Good for him, yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think your sister would have kept him around if he would have gone after.
Joe says he loves the fake ads. Well, that makes two of you.
Yeah, three of us.
Yeah. So what happened to this? The lady was at a party, and it got raided, and her dad was the fucking HNIC.
Well, yeah, the sheriff.
Yeah,
a sheriff in Florida has had to make a heartbreaking decision to have his own daughter arrested on suspicion of trafficking methamphetamine.
Oh, that's a suspicion, just because she had a shitload.
Yeah, just because Well, I mean, everything's under suspicion until you're proven guilty, right?
Okay.
All right. So Franklin County Sheriff's Office said Kristen Kent, 38, and Bailey Adair Lee, 25, were arrested after a narcotics team conducted an investigation. Kent, the daughter of Franklin County Sheriff A.J. Smith, was charged with amphetamine traffic or methamphetamine 14 grams or over, drug equipment possession for use, and cocaine possession.
Oh, cocaine.
Yeah, she was charged with 2 counts of amphetamine or methamphetamine 14 grams or over. Speaking to the local TV station earlier this week, Smith explained, "We did a controlled buy with my daughter and she delivered 2 ounces. And that's when she was arrested." No, wait. Oh,
Wait a minute.
Oh, no, they didn't use her daughter to make the buy. They did a controlled buy and they bought it from their daughter.
So they had an undercover come in and say, "I want some fucking meth," and the daughter was the one who sold it.
Yep. That's when she was arrested.
Daddy must be proud.
Yeah. You think?
Well, you know what? At least she wasn't. Well, maybe she was.
Says, "You think I like seeing my child in an orange jumpsuit in a jail cell?" Of course not. He is known for trying to get meth off the streets in Franklin County, but said arresting your own child was something nobody would want to wish on anyone. It's heartbreaking. Well, I mean, hey.
You know what? If you're on fucking meth, the clues are fucking there.
Yeah.
And if he's a fucking meth guy that is aiming to get meth off the streets, unless she doesn't live with him, he would have had to have had some kind of inkling.
Yeah. Well, they have different names, different last names. So,
or maybe maybe. Yeah, I don't want to speculate.
If, the guys at law enforcement and anybody that knows anything about meth, if you're around somebody
it's an Ice Cube guy
that's deep into it, then you know something's up.
It's an Ice Cube guy.
Okay. I mean, you can't just hide heavy meth use.
No,
it becomes self-evident.
Yeah, if you have a drug problem, it happens to appear to everybody else except for you.
Right. Oh yeah, except for you. Yeah. That's why I don't understand why there's so much of this heavy drug testing, because it becomes pretty clear.
Here's why. There is money in it.
Oh yeah, there's definitely money.
There is a lot of money in drug testing.
Yeah.
And I read it was either an article or a comment on something about how, every year or every twice a year that Senate and the House, they vote on legalizing fucking cannabis nationwide, blah, 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 carrot on a stick. That's what it is. But with drug testing, a lot of companies are starting to do away with it. Because what's the point of saying you smoke a joint on Friday night, but they test you 2 weeks later on a Tuesday and they consider you're still impaired because it's in your system.
Right. But they know that it's not.
That it's not.
Right.
So they're testing just to find out if you did. It's not about being intoxicated on the job. It's not about any of that. It's about, well, you used it once, just like with my job. It's a hair follicle. That goes back 90 fucking days.
Right. Well, I mean, most of it is that gives them a valid excuse to shit can your ass if they want to.
If they want,
with no repercussions, because not every state is like our state, which is a right to work state, meaning that it's free will employment, and they can arrest or they can fire you for any reason they want.
Well, it's a right to work. Yeah,
it's a right to kick your ass out too. They call it free will employment. Okay. You're there of your free will, and they hired you of their free will.
Yeah,
but a lot of states don't have that. A lot of states they have to have a valid reason to let you go, or else you can sue the shit out of them.
Well, North Dakota's kind of fun.
And the whole drug thing gives them an excuse to say, oh no, that goes against policy. That's
like with our job. It's a zero tolerance. Everybody from the fucking top of the food chain down to the fucking last hire gets the same fucking test. And regardless if you pass, fail, it's the same results. If you pass, you got your job. If you fail, you don't. But the thing is, like I said, you smoke a joint on a Friday and they test you 2 weeks down the fucking road and you're dirty, but you haven't smoked recently. And all they have to say is, well, yeah, you came up dirty. You're done.
You're done. Yeah.
even though you're not intoxicated at work, but fucking like me tonight, I'm getting fucking hammered. I'm going to go in tomorrow with a goddamn hangover and I'll still have a job.
Right.
Unless I get
I mean,
DUI on the way to work.
Or if you come in, stinking and obviously or under the influence.
Well, they'll just send you home.
Yeah.
Come back when you're.
But I mean, they could say, no, that's, we're not going to allow that. You're done. They could.
Yeah. But that's like, yeah.
I mean, one of the stupidest statements I ever heard anybody say was a guy said, he said, I had to fire my best guy because he came up positive for marijuana. Now, if you listen to that statement, I had to fire my best guy because he came up positive for marijuana. How fucking stupid is that? Had to fire my best guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. They're saying
I'm hoping times are changing.
They're saying with this story over 14 grams. And they got two pictures on this website. One is of 76 grams and the other one is of 60 grams. So I'm thinking
that's 6.0, 7.0.
Is that what it says?
7.6. Yeah.
I don't. There's no dot there. Okay. Well, anyway, it's a shit ton. No, that's more than 7 grams, dude. That's a fucking that's the size of a coffee cup.
That's not 76 grams. I don't know.
76 grams is only 2.5 ounces.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's get away from the meth.
Yeah.
As she should have done.
As she should have done a long time ago.
So we've had what the fuck's that one? Go to the next one over.
Well,
another Florida man. Tampa man sent obscene content to teen he met through crisis center hotline. I wish I would have had that audio downloaded that you sent me. Here, let me see if I can find it. Keep reading.
Okay. 32-year-old Tampa man has been arrested after he sent explicit material to a teen after speaking to her when she called a crisis center hotline, according to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. The girl called the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay 211 hotline around 9:30 a.m. March 28th and left her contact information so that an interventional specialist could call her back. Soon after that, the man called the teen and introduced himself as William, an intervention specialist with the Crisis Center. They spoke for more than an hour on the recorded line. Within an hour, he called the girl again, this time from a restricted number. He told the teen he was calling to check on her, according to the release. Throughout multiple follow-up calls, the man got the teen's Instagram username, followed her, and started sending her direct messages on the social media platform.
You know what that is, Sanchez?
Bad idea.
Yes, it is. Deputies say he began sending explicit videos and photos to the teen and asked her to send naked photos of herself, a request she denied.
Well, yes, access
the
denied.
Next day at school, the girl reported what had happened to a school resource deputy. Investigators determined that William was Christopher Augusto Lacento Cato, a man who had been working at the crisis center for about 2 months. The sheriff's office said it is standard practice for an intervention specialist at the crisis center to use a pseudonym to protect their privacy and confidentiality.
He thought that was a fucking loophole.
Yeah, they also learned that this guy Cato volunteers at a Spanish named chapel that I'm not going to try to pronounce.
Yeah, you couldn't even pronounce his name.
Oh, Iglesias. Yeah, it's got some fucking syllables in it. I can tell you that. Wesley Chapel as a worship leader, according to the sheriff's office release. A phone number listed for this guy.
This fucking guy.
What's the phone number? Was not in service.
What's the phone number?
It doesn't give it.
Oh.
And an
This
email
is a
sent to
long-
the church. Yeah, it's a long fucking
long article with many $4,000 bond.
yeah.
So this guy was a crisis center worker,
Crisis center worker.
and he was sending explicit images to this gal, a teen gal,
yeah.
and she said, "Hell no."
Hell no.
Good
Well,
on
no,
her.
she didn't say hell no until he asked her to send him stuff.
Oh, but he was sending her shit the
He'd
whole
been sending
time.
her stuff and following her on Instagram and all that.
Oh,
I'm wondering how many girls didn't turn him in.
Didn't turn him in? So
Yeah.
she probably wasn't the only one.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably not.
Ugh,
Yeah, but why
sick
is it?
fuck.
I mean, and then this local one, former Catholic school teacher.
Yeah. That, like I said at the beginning of the
That's
show,
a
we got
local.
some fucked up shit happening here in North Dakota. You guys in Florida might have some fucked up shit with the Gator Olympics and whatever the fuck's going on down there. But we got fucking shit.
Yeah, we got shit.
Williston, North Dakota. During the oil boom, a lot of fucked up shit happened in Williston.
Oh yeah, the important. Yeah, people had no clue what happens in real big cities and shit.
Until you've been to Williston.
Yeah, then Williston all of a sudden became a metropolis overnight. They had everything.
A former Catholic school teacher accused of inappropriately touching 8 female students. 8, more than 7, less than 9, has pleaded guilty to the crime. All right, he pled guilty.
Pled guilty.
In the plea deal, he got a fucking deal.
What a deal he got.
Everest Moore, remember that name, people,
Yeah, Everest.
was sentenced to 10 years with credit for time served. Don't know how long that was. And the remainder of the balance suspended.
Suspended.
He fucking got off on just probation.
Yeah, he didn't have to go. I mean, however long he probably had to wait for his trial to come up is how long he was in jail.
Yeah.
And then
That was time served.
he didn't have to go to the penitentiary.
Oh, he'd be one dead fucking fuck.
Oh, yeah, he wouldn't do very well.
No.
Yeah.
But the thing with the Catholic Church, I don't know how many cathedrals are out there, if that's what you call Catholics.
They call them Catholics.
Oh. But when shit like this happens, they tend to sweep it under the rug and move them on down to the next fucking church where they can hurt some more fucking people.
Yeah, it's not as bad now as it used to be.
It's as bad now as it used to be.
No, it's not. No.
It's
pretty
fucking bad.
But
It hasn't gotten any fucking better.
but they don't sweep it away like they used to. I mean, people are
What
actually.
the fuck do you call this?
Well, but he actually used to be. It used to be he would have never gone to court. Used to be they would have shipped his ass someplace else and nobody would have ever spoke to him. They
What
would
the
have paid
fuck's
the
the
family.
difference?
Yeah,
What the fuck's the difference? He spent what, maybe a year,
maybe, probably
maybe
not.
not.
Yeah,
I'm getting generously a
Yeah.
year, if that, and he had a 10-year sentence.
Oh,
which-
he was originally convicted of the crime in 2019, but he appealed it and they let him out on his appeal. And they determined that the district court judge improperly closed portions of the trial to the public. So he fucking got all this on a technicality. That technicality bullshit is just no good, man.
He still would have walked.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It just fucking
Boils my fucking
Yeah.
blood. Yeah. God damn it.
So what do you think about this one? 100 people.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, this is we usually do a segment called Poor Guy.
This is 100
It's-
poor guys.
We got a poor guy. More than 100 people who went to the same New Jersey high school now have brain tumors.
An investigation is underway at a New Jersey high school that could potentially be linked to what's known as a cancer cluster. After some digging, a man who attended Colonia High School in Woodbridge, New Jersey, discovered more than 100 former students and staff members had been diagnosed with the same sort of brain tumor diagnosed in his wife, his sister, and himself.
They all went to the same high
They
school.
all went to the same high school.
I wonder how many asbestos pipes are running through that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
asbestos don't give you brain cancer. It gives
Well,
you mesothelioma.
It's still cancer.
Oh,
Maybe if they snorted it.
Al Lupiano says it's been a rough road, but keeps moving forward with the hopes of preventing more tragedy. The environmental scientist had been a driving force behind the investigation into Colonia High School, a place where he said 117 people with primary brain tumors and 70 with rare cancers either attended or worked at in prior years. Yeah, they got
Jesus Christ
going on there. Wonder if they bought
Shouldn't this one have been saved for our dark side stories?
I thought we were going to do them anymore.
Yeah, you said Halloween.
Oh, okay.
God damn. Let's move on to something lighter.
All right.
Fuck this story.
Yeah. Jenny don't like these dark ones.
I do, but on a,
All right, Florida mom. All right. Good old Florida mom.
Carrie says something in the water.
Or in the walls or in the cement.
Or in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Or in the fucking floor.
The pipes.
In the food.
Yeah. Florida mom threatens to blow up school because her son wasn't fed enough at the cafeteria.
All right, people.
Yeah.
Listen to old Shanny here. You are served a certain amount of food in a cafeteria in school because that is the portions allowed to make sure everybody is fed.
Right.
And if there happens to be extras, I don't know, I'm going back to when I went to school. You can go back for seconds, but then you forfeit your recess time.
Right.
Because you have to wait for everybody to get fed.
You have to wait there until the last person comes through the line.
And if there are extras, which on pizza day there normally wasn't, you have to wait. So this gal decides she wants to blow up the goddamn school because
my baby's going to eat, damn it.
Her probably morbidly obese fucking child did not fill his gullet to his satisfaction.
A Florida woman has been arrested after allegedly making a bomb threat to her son's high school, enraged that her son wasn't being fed enough at the cafeteria. Anya Smith, 41, was arrested Wednesday in connection with the threatening voicemail she left at Cocoa High School. That's what it says.
Okay.
Anya Smith.
Okay, I was reading the middle name.
I forgot. Left out her middle name. At Cocoa High School on February 3rd around 5:30 p.m., saying she had blown that fucking place up, that school, according to the probable cause affidavit. The city of Cocoa is about 45 miles east of Orlando. She has been charged with false report of bombing or arson against state-owned property, a felony, and disruption of an education institution, a misdemeanor.
Wife says, send a snack.
Yeah. Smith allegedly said in her voicemail, if you don't start feeding my children better, I'm going to come around and blow that motherfucker up.
Yeah, then they'll all eat a lot better.
Yeah, the probable cause affidavit said. The school staffer who heard the voicemail the following morning called law enforcement, and an evacuation and search was done at the school, but yielded no evidence of an explosive or harmful device. I suppose they have to, huh?
Well, they have to evacuate. Any type of threat.
And a search, yeah. Smith didn't leave her name on the voicemail, but
the thing is, she didn't go to that school. Her son or her child did.
Yeah.
So, vacating or evacuating the school and stopping all services is not going to yield a fucking thing. If she comes to the school with, say, a fucking bazooka or a fucking stick of dynamite, they ain't going to find shit until she gets there.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless she's already done it before she made a call.
I doubt it. If I fucking threatened to blow up a school because my child's not eating enough, I'd be throwing a fucking grenade in that motherfucker.
Yeah, but you're not going to be threatening any schools.
No. I'm just saying if I was this crazy Florida bitch, I'm not going to say I'm going to plant a bomb a fucking week ahead of time and fucking wait for shit to happen and then threaten them.
Well, anyway, she didn't leave her name, but they had caller ID, so they got her phone number. School resource officer also confirmed that Smith's son got a verbal argument with the cafeteria worker in regards to wanting extra food.
Well, it's a good thing brains aren't dynamite. She wouldn't have enough to blow her fucking nose. Right. Jesus Christ. I'm getting fucking hammered, Sanchez.
Florida.
I'm surprised
We'll
our
save that.
resident Florida listener is not listening tonight or tuning in. I kind of gave her some shit today, and I told her, you better tune in tonight. She's like, I ain't tuning in to shit. Well, she made a post the other day on Facebook about red flags and this and that. So I had to look up the Florida state flag, and there's a big red X on it.
Is there?
I was only hoping it'd be red, and turns out it is. So
Florida's got a big red flag.
well, it's not. It's white with a red X, and then some type of symbol. I didn't look. I just saw the red X. I'm like, hey, look, a red fucking X.
Is it a gator?
I don't know. I said I didn't pay fucking attention,
okay.
Sanchez. Listen to me when I'm talking.
I hear you.
I hear you.
So Florida sheriff encourages people to shoot burglars to save the taxpayers' money.
You know, this is a great fucking idea. Because if your own sheriff goes on fucking national fucking TV, onto the press, onto the media, into even social media, and says, hey, if somebody's breaking into your house, shoot them. It'll save us time and money and paperwork. You know what? Anybody who's watching that or shares it and they watch it and this and that, you know how fucking the telephone game works, but not the telephone game, but how social media works. If they hear that, hey, I have a chance of getting shot, it would deter a lot of fucking criminals from breaking in motherfuckers' houses. If our sheriff would say, hey, if we had a problem with it, we don't now, but if somebody said, hey, if you have somebody breaking in your fucking house, shoot them.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you in this state, if somebody breaks into your house and you shoot them, there's not going to be a problem.
I think it will. We don't have that.
Oh no, you have
stand
that.
your well, not stand your ground,
No,
but King of the Castle.
You have the.
We don't have that
yes,
law.
you do. You have the right to protect your property.
Well,
If somebody, well, I'll tell you what, if somebody breaks into my house,
you know what?
we're going to find out.
Any North Dakota listeners out there, we're going to have it right now. Nope, that ain't it.
The bar.
Nope, that ain't
It's
it.
like a radio station. And the request lines are now open. KGFJ Soul
Tell us
Radio.
what
If anybody in our state knows about this fucking law, I don't think we have King of the Castle. I know we have stand our ground.
But we do have self-defense.
Well, self-defense, but if anybody fucking breaks into your house, do you have the right to fucking shoot their ass?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that's every state.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's every state, Shanny.
Okay, we got a lot of states listening to us, if that's true, but continue with the story.
All right.
Oh, that's where I'm going.
Yeah. Not only did he want you to shoot him, he wanted you to take a gun safety course so you can learn how to shoot better.
Well, that's what everybody should do. If you own a gun,
taxpayers' money.
Take a fucking course if you own a gun.
Santa Rosa County Sheriff Bob Johnson made the comments during a news conference last Thursday regarding the arrest of a 32-year-old man who was breaking into a house in Pace, which is near Pensacola in Florida's Panhandle.
Hey, I've been there.
Multiple residents called 911 last Wednesday to report the break-ins, and deputies quickly set up a perimeter. The suspect was jumping over fences and breaking into homes as deputies tried to catch him.
There are no fences in Florida.
We don't know which homeowner shot at him. I guess they think that they did something wrong, which they did not, said Johnson.
We don't know.
If someone is breaking into your house, you're more than welcome to shoot at them in Santa Rosa County. We prefer that you do, actually. He added that the sheriff's office conducts a gun safety course every other Saturday. If you take that, you'll shoot a lot better, and hopefully you'll save the taxpayers money. After the man was shot at, deputies eventually caught up to him inside another home.
I think that's...
So this guy was going around breaking into homes
house to house
as the cops was after him, and people were shooting at him.
Well, if you're going to go big or go home, right?
I'm telling you, yeah.
Well, I think there's another law that might coincide with that. Because how is that going to save the taxpayer money when the guy's shooting? See, that's when the guy's shooting. If we shoot at a guy, we still got to go to court. And
not if we kill him.
Yeah, us up here in the fucking frozen tundra, Yeah, I think we still have to go to
somebody
court.
breaks into my house in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
and I see them coming into my bedroom, and I take my pistol and I put one between her eyes.
Yep.
Why would I have to go to court?
That's just procedure.
No, the guy's dead. There's nobody to sue me or anything.
No, it'd be the state against you.
No, because I've committed no crime. All
Here we
right.
go again.
Looks like a radio station. And the request lines are now open. KGFJ Soul Radio.
Yeah.
Anybody have any comments, call now or just leave a comment. Does this shit actually exist in North Dakota? Sanchez is looking it up. If we have the king of the castle law, that we don't have to go to court if we plug somebody breaking into our fucking house, I really don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. That's why I want everybody else to pretend to know.
How do you spell burglar?
Sanchez. Butt burglar.
Butt burglar. Okay, here's a story. Sheriff.
No, we don't want a story. We want facts.
Shoot the burglar bill passes.
Shoot
quietly.
the burglar. Quietly? In
Yeah.
North Dakota?
Okay, here's what the article says. Shoot the burger bill passes quietly. Legislation. Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah, you got to
to
subscribe.
your shit.
Yep. See, it doesn't exist. Clickbait.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
All right, Bismarck Tribune. Well, I got to fucking sign up for this one too.
No.
Yes, God damn it.
Yeah. Anybody in Bismarck, get the Tribune. Let us know.
Somebody buy me a paper subscription.
All right. Fuck it. Next story.
Yeah.
We got, what's that fucked up animal fact you got?
Oh,
we got
yeah.
limited time. We got 8 minutes left in this broadcast.
Scientists have discovered how bloodworms make their unique copper teeth.
Okay, how do they know? Okay, bloodworms. What the fuck are they? Usual fang-like jaws, which are made up of protein, melanin, and concentrations of copper not found elsewhere in the animal kingdom. So what do bloodworms do? They just eat your blood?
Well, I think they live in the ocean.
There's no blood in the ocean,
Fish
per
have
se.
blood.
Yeah, but they live on fish then, not in the ocean.
Well, they live in
are
the
these
ocean.
lampreys?
No, these are not eels. These are worms.
Okay.
Yeah, bloodworms. We used to use them for fish bait when I was in California.
Okay.
Yeah. So bloodworms known for their unusual fang-like jaws, which are made of this melanin and concentrations of copper, not found elsewhere in the
Slow
animal
down,
kingdom.
Sanchez.
I'm just catching up to where you left off. Scientists have observed how
Don't need
these
you
worms
stroking
use
out on
copper harvested from marine sediments to form their jaws, and the process described in research publishing in the journal Matter on April 25th may be even more unusual than the teeth themselves.
So the teeth, they got 4 fucking like clampy jaws.
Yep. Like hooks.
And they're made out of copper?
They're made out of what did it say?
Well, you read it.
Protein, melanin, and concentrations of copper. They look
So-
pretty fucking gnarly.
Well, yeah.
Because they only form their jaws once, they need to be strong and tough enough to last the entirety of the animal's 5-year lifespan. They
5
use them
years.
to bite prey, sometimes puncturing straight through an exoskeleton and inject venom that
They
paralyzes
got
them.
venom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
These are very disagreeable worms that they are ill-tempered and easily provoked.
How big are they? They just floating around the fucking ocean?
I don't know. It doesn't say, but they are nasty looking. Ugh.
Well, yeah, I think that's like a microscopic view of it.
Well, okay, it's their teeth are 1 millimeter.
Yeah. So that picture is about an inch.
I've used bloodworms. They're about 3 to 4 inches long.
Okay. The picture we're seeing now is, that's, what the fuck does an upside down H mean?
This nanometers,
Nanometers?
500 nanometers
Okay.
is what the size of their actual tooth is.
But you get 4 of those motherfuckers on you. Is this kind of like the worm that if you go swimming in a lake and pee, you got one going up your flim flam hole?
That's the Canyella worm or whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah, those are real. Those are real.
Those
worms.
are real, yeah, but these are real too. I was just wondering if that's the one, if you take a piss in the ocean, that's going to swim up your flim flam.
I don't know. No,
Yeah.
that's not. No,
That's gotta be-
those worms live down in South America in
Yeah,
freshwater.
well, we've had shit come up from South America too,
yeah. Yeah, the fucking Everglades and Florida swamps are full of that shit.
There you go.
So the lab has been studying bloodworms for 20 years, but it was only recently they were able to observe the chemical process that forms a jaw-like material from start to finish. The worm begins with a protein precursor, which recruits copper to concentrate itself in a viscous protein-rich liquid. So wouldn't that be cool to have like fucking metallic teeth? Yeah.
Metallic?
Yeah.
I think they'd rust.
Not if they were copper. They just turn green.
Kind of a crazy patina.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Is that it?
That's it. Yeah.
Well, fuck. Tonight's over already.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, we've hit it there.
Well,
So
we
you
got
any parting
Pinellas,
words?
man. We got a lot of fucking stories left over.
Oh yeah.
Every week we bring to the table a lot of fucking stories, and every week we don't get to them all. And the next following week we forget about them. What the fuck is that? We got a fucking phone call. Holy shit. Answer that shit, Sanchez.
This is Sanchez Eldorado. What's up? No. What's up? Hello, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Son of a bitch.
There's nothing wrong with the phone.
Reggie said to answer your question earlier, North Dakota does have the castle doctrine, but it was only adopted last year.
This is Sanchez. Can you hear me? Why can nobody hear me?
Because your shit's not plugged
It's
in.
plugged
Is your
in.
case
It's
off?
plugged in just fine.
Is your case off?
Yes, I got it plugged in. It's
Can
fine.
you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Who am I talking to?
The Lang Gang.
Lang Gang, what's going on?
Not much. I just want to tell you guys about when I got a concealed weapons permit years ago, and the guy told me that if you do shoot someone, drag them back into your house, so it might be legit.
It is legit.
Just make sure they're not outside.
In every state in the union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure they're not outside, because if they're outside, then you might have a problem.
Then
But
you might
make
have
sure
a
they're
problem.
still in your house.
Well, I think they kind of look at the what is it, logistics? Or what the fuck is it when you shoot
Or
a
if
bullet?
The
if
bullet.
you shoot them in the back, too, you don't want to shoot them in the back either, too. They
Yeah,
kind
if
of
they're
frown on
running
that.
away, you don't want to shoot them because the ballistics, that's what it is.
Yeah, the ballistic.
The
Yeah.
entry hole is
Trajectory.
usually a lot smaller than the exity hole. So
Yeah. So, yeah, you could get away with it, again, especially, like you said, it's your house.
That's right. And ideally, what you want to do is you want, if you're able to, you want to retreat to a hiding spot and let them come to you. And when they come to you and your back's up against the wall, they're dead. No muss, no fuss.
So that's in North Dakota also, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure. I'm confident that it's in every state in the country.
Well, Reggie just commented to answer your question earlier. North Dakota does have the castle doctrine, which was adopted last year. So I don't know when last year, but nobody fucking really ever heard of it. And that's what you brought up, Sanchez, is that it was quietly passed.
That's what. Yeah, before I was so rudely fucking locked out of this goddamn newspaper article, it said it was quietly passed. Yeah.
And we couldn't really investigate further. So
How
yeah,
about that?
well, thank you, Lang Gang, for fucking calling in. We got some El Gato del Rio coming at you from
All right.
Taylor, North Dakota. I don't know if it's going to play. I hope it does.
I hope it does too.
You guys take care.
All right.
called-
See you, Lang Gang.
Honest living.
Over and out.
Bye.
Last
Have a good night,
time
everyone.
I saw the day I wish for it to go. I wish for it to fall. Now I reap what I sow. The nights of endless black seem to hollow out my bones. the light never to return. I'll soon be turned to stone. Been 20 some odd years I've lived and wait for some. 20 some odd more and I'll be dead and gone. If I had one more wish to give, one more soul to sell, I'd give it to the devil to see the light of hell. Burn my sins in holy water, drown my demons in the sand. There ain't no sense in honest living under the devil's heavy hand. You met me at the gate at 9:03. I knew you'd always be on time. You stared at me with that twinkle in your eyes. I held you there with my lies. You put that glass shoe on my foot. You knew it would always be tight. Our happy ending is nowhere in sight. Longing for it won't make it right. Burn my sins in holy water, drown my demons in the sand. There ain't no sense in honest living under the devil's heavy hand.
Wishing and I'm thinking of a time, hoping while I'm choking on a dime, scratching for that moment to see reason. No one seems to take me for their kind, staring at the sky for the pleasing, finding that there's no reason why, circling around the world to find that new thing. Don't know why I even thought to try.
Burn my sins in holy water, drown my demons in the sand. There ain't no sense in honest living under the devil's heavy hand. Oh, I spent up my last dollar on the 7 deadly sin. The embers in my mattress wouldn't light. I've been digging up these demons like a madman on the run. I'll be drinking more than I deserve tonight. Yeah, I bought myself a Cadillac and paid for it with blood before I wrapped it, sold front end around a tree. I ain't a man for praying, but the animals, they come. They like to see a madman on his knees. Burn my sins in holy water, drown my demons in the sand. There ain't no sense in honest living under the devil's heavy hand. Burn my sins in holy water, drown my demons in the sand. There ain't no sense in honest living under the devil's heavy hand.
I got a good idea.